Hey, it's Mike from Mike Jones Knife and Tool. Today I'm etching my little maker's mark on a bunch of knives. And of the limited feedback that I've got, it's that some people want to see how I do that. There's all kinds of how-to videos on YouTube about it, so here comes another one. We're gonna etch my little smiley face on this little guy right here. So I've got an old battery charger. That's the method I use. There's machines out there that you can buy that do the same thing for you, and some guys are into just spending money, and that's cool because it puts money back into the industry of knife making. But I'm into doing it kind of DIY style. You need one of the old ones that has like an always on function, like the clamps are always live. A lot of the new chargers these days are smart chargers and they won't work for this. So I'm told. I haven't tried it because I was told that they don't work. But you need ones that will spark if you touch them together. This is my electrolyte that I made. It's just vinegar and as much salt as I could get to dissolve into it. That's my solution. And these are my little stencils. I went and talked to a sign maker in town, and he cuts vinyl, and he just had this big scrap piece, and I worked with him for about 10 minutes, and he made me this little happy face. Before I was cutting them out by hand out of some electrical tape, and that was just super inconsistent, and it took me like 4 or 5 tries to cut one out that I liked. He made me there's like 200 on this that he made me for 20 bucks cash, so I'd go that route if you can. Alright, so you peel off your little guy and put it exactly where you want it to be. Make sure she's plenty stuck down. Oh, sorry, this video is turning out terrible. Anyway, so there it is. Happy. I'm gonna see if I can get this all in frame here. Positive goes on the knife, like so. I messed that up the first time I was putting the black on the knife because black is ground, and that made sense to me, but that won't work. Q-tip, dip it in your solution, get it good and saturated, and then clamp him like so, a little sticking out. Then, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear this, but when you touch the steel with the Q-tip, it will sizzle. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it's sizzling. Another indication that it's working is you'll get some of the solution that's on your stencil will start turning dark. Can't really tell, but it is. So I do that for, call it 30 seconds, sometimes longer. If it's sizzling really well, I'll do it a little bit less because it makes me feel like it's working better. But that sizzling that you're hearing is the steel that's exposed inside your stencil just getting eaten away. If you do it too much though, your lines will start to get a little bit vague in your stencil, and it won't be nice and crisp. So it doesn't take too much. You don't have to eat halfway through your blade or anything like that. So then it's all messy and gunky and black and crappy. Put some stuff away, unclamp this guy. Paper towel. Clean them off. You don't want your solution to leak outside of the edges of your stencil. You could always tape that off a little bit bigger too if you're worried about that happening. If any of your solution touches your metal, it'll start to etch out there as well. Also, you don't want it kind of riding up onto the handle at all, regardless basically of the handle material you're using, because it'll stain it a little bit. Avoid that. And then we peel off our stencil. And if you're careful with these, and you peel them off gently, you can get a few tries out of them. Even with my electrical tape, I was getting like 8 or 10 knives out of one stencil. So don't toss that. You can keep that and use it again on your next knife. It helps if you're doing a batch like I am right now. Then a little bit of white. And viola.